Hello, it's Leslie here. As of today, I have 1,000 subscribers, so thank you for supporting my channel. I thought today I would do something a little bit different, and that is to look at a song and try and explain the song in English. Of course, it sounds better in Russian, but to understand it, you've got to look at it in English. So the song is Malinovaya Lada by GAYAZOV Brothers. I just say before I show the intro to this song, I looked up the top 100 Russian songs video clips. So a lot of these songs have more than 100 million views, and this was one of the only songs that I actually liked, that I watched all the way through. I've seen it maybe 5 times or so. So I'll put the link to this song. I won't play the whole thing, but I'll put the link to this song up in your screen now. Click on the song, watch the video clip, see what you can understand. I think it's a really cool tune. It's perfect for me. It's like a masterpiece. It's creative. I like the way they sing it. So, let's get into it. The lyrics. So, you watch it first and see how much you can understand, and then come back. Just pause my video here, and then I'll explain it to you, and then you can go back and see whether it makes any sense. It's kind of strange because the video is about something a little bit different to what the words are. So, it starts off "Ехать некуда." So this basically means nowhere to go, although somewhere, like but, no is but, she at least to somewhere. Половина пятого утра is, I had to triple, quadruple check this. Половина пятого утра, that утра is утро with an O as morning. This is like 4:30 in the morning, so it's almost like saying half of the 5, which is or 30 minutes to 5, so it's actually 4:30. This is of the morning so it's in a different case. I've forgotten even the case. I forgot what it is in English. Походу that actually means to hunt, but it's not in that context. It's like похоже or something like мне кажется. It's походу means it seems. So it seems все, that's it. And приехали means we've arrived, but I was looking at this. They use a lot of sort of slang meanings in this song. So приехали in this context is like приехали, that's it, here we go, sort of. It's using this as an example, as an interjection. That's it, here we go, the fuel line broke. So it's like приехали, that's it. So then it says the same thing again. Путеводная звезда is guiding. Just remember, like vodit is to lead, and put is like trip or something like that. So guiding. Star, the zvezda is star. Whiskey is whiskey, of course, and kusochki is kusok is like piece. Kusochki is like little pieces. That's like the diminutive form. So little pieces of ice. This is normally it's lьод, but now it's Lada. And ladna is just like a word like okay, interjection, sort of like okay, that's it. Проехали has another meaning, like we're past it. So I just to show you here, what it can mean, several things. It can mean like in this sense, like figuratively used to express the desire to change topic or a topic, forget it, never mind, doesn't matter, let's move on, let's drop it, whatever. So That's what it means there. We're past it almost, right? So here it's like Malinovaya Lada. This is like the chorus. Malinovaya Lada. Malinovaya can mean like, Malina is like raspberry. So this can mean, I think other people translate it as crimson, but I think literally it sort of means raspberry. Lada is the car, the Russian car maker. So it's raspberry Lada in a raspberry sunset. And it could mean into, like it's going into that, I don't know. And now this is where I need a bit of cultural explanation, because it says here, Hatela Nakanari, that's like, she wanted, we can tell it's like she because it's A, it ends in A. So she wanted on the Canary here means Canary Islands. I used to live there, by the way. I lived there for 8 years. So a lot of Russians go there for holidays, maybe a bit nicer location than say Sochi or somewhere like that. So she wanted to go to the Canary Islands, but this is also but. Vezu tebya zamkat. That's like, I take you around the MCAT. What's MCAT? So I didn't trust myself to remember this because I'm trying to do this in one take. So MCAT means basically Moskovskaya Koltsevaya Automobilnaya Daraga. So it's like, it's actually the Moscow Ring Road. If it always fascinates me in Wikipedia how different the articles are in the different languages. So if you look at this in English, it will be Moscow Ring Road. So what does that mean? Like, she wanted to go to the Canary Islands, but I'm taking you around. This could mean for or around, I guess. You know, so in that sense, I'm taking you around the ring road instead. So that's one of the reasons I like this song, because it's kind of, it's not like other Russian songs which show all Ferraris and things and Bentleys. You know, they're having like a go at, like, it's got a sense of humor. So this song, by the way, has 200 million views on it in a little over a year, and that is quite remarkable, because I think there's only, what is it? I can't remember, but I think it's 260 million Russian speakers in the world. So if this was an English video, it would have 1 billion views on it. And I looked this up, and no Russian video clips have reached 1 billion views yet. But this could very well be one of the first songs. I hope this song is the first one to 1 billion. I really do, and I think it's going to overtake some of the others with 300 million. And I really like this song. So holodny, that means just cold, like Russia, как Россия. Красивый is beautiful or pretty, but I think it means more like beautiful. Холостой, I had to look this word up too, холостой, because I'd never encountered it before. This is a strange word, and it means like idle, and it can mean, it's got in two senses. You can have, holostoi is when a car idles, and if you actually watch the making of video of this, there's a part in the video where they go to buy the Lada, and I'll put the link to the making of, like, they buy the Lada for 200,000 rubles or something. So they say Первый холостой, like the first idol. So I mention that because the song is about cars, but it's got a double meaning, because холостой also is kind of like idle as in terms of a person, and not so much idle like lazy, but single, and I kind of think that meaning's funny, because it's like you're maybe not doing anything on your own, you know. But anyway, it's holostoi means single in that sense. And the funny thing is that both of the GAYAZOV brothers, I think they are actually still single, because apparently they're too busy for having relationships. They're so successful. Timur is the one with the headband, by the way. I like Timur more. I think it's just a classic. Now you see him with the headband. That's his thing. He's like that in everywhere you see him. It kind of makes it look a little bit like a mental hospital patient, but that's his look, and it's worked for him. So, back to the video again. So, Tebya все звали с ними. That's like you, they all called with them. But поехала со мной. That's like, so they all called you to go with them, but you came with me. Okay, so that's the main part of the song, like the first part of the song rather. I think it's his name's Ilsia. Is it Ilsia? You can tell he's singing with the he sings a bit slower and in a deeper voice, and that's why I like this song so much, because it's the two, they complement each other very well. Both of these singers. So now you get to Timur's turn. It's his turn to sing, and he says "Pust luna nam svitit yarka." Okay, so that means like let the moon. The moon is here. Pust luna. It's funny because he's almost singing it like it's a imperative command, but it's like let the moon shine bright on us. So it's Pust luna nam svitit yarka. Nam is to us. Svitit is like to shine brightly. So he's kind of saying let the moon shine brightly to us, but I think it means on us. Then he says obgoniaem inamarku. Obgoniaem is, I had to look this up again, another new word for me after 5 years of study or whatever. Obgoniaem, gonyaj is to drive. Obgoniaem, well, gonyayem, this is in like first person plural, like we, gonyayem. Obgonyayem means we're overtaking. So ob is like around, in other words, overtake in that sense. I'd never heard that before. Well, not that I can remember anyway. Obgonyayem inamarku. And this is like inamarka normally, but it's like accusative case, so it's like u. What's inamarka? Ina is short for inostrani, like you often hear when I'm watching Channel Rain in inoagent, inostrani agent, they'll say inoagent, and inamarku means a foreign brand, like it's inostrani brand, marca. So we overtake a foreign car, basically it's saying there. So let the let the moon shine brightly on us. We're overtaking the foreign car. And then he says, "Vezu dzievushku buntarku, ya hajabi by nie pishkom." Vezu dzievushku. That's basically saying I'm taking a girl. This is a girl, dzievushka. Buntarku, I had to look this word up as well. Buntarka is rebel. So, you know that woman who was on the Channel 1 Russia held the sign up, she calls herself Buntarka if you look at her Telegram channel. So I'm taking a rebel girl, and this is like Hotyabi, that's like at least it wouldn't be. And Pishkom is like on foot or afoot, we say in English, on foot. So it's like at least it wouldn't be on foot, right? At least I'm not walking. So they're in this shitbox car, but at least they're not walking, right? That means to us, even the stars are shining brightly on us. I love it. Even the stars are shining brightly on us now. Nas doganyala inamarka. This is like, now in the other form, the nominative, because it's like the inamarka has caught up with us, whereas this one was we're overtaking something. This is the something has caught up with us. So this is da, to reach. It's kind of weird because I don't think we have this in English where it's like they reached us or they caught up with us, but in the form of the word drive. We don't have that word. So it's like that. Well, we were overtaking the foreign car, and now the foreign car has caught up with us. I love it. Now he says, "Ya proshulish nie lamaisya." Ya proshul is like I you often hear "прошу прощения," like I beg. At least, like, this is like just. Лишь is like just. At least. Не ломайся is like don't break down. Ломать is like to break. Ломать break. Ломайся is to break down itself. This is like what do you call it? Reflexive ending. So, я прошу лишь не ломайся, как российский автопром. Like, I beg you, at least just don't break down like the Russian car industry. So, российский автопром is car industry. It's another new word for me that I had to look up. So then it goes, ехать некуда по южному шоссе. This is like to go, nowhere to go by or on the southern highway. I think it might, or it could be freeway. This is interesting because this is like дательный dative case, but this chaussee doesn't change apparently in all the cases. I looked it up; it just stays chaussee. Because I even get confused with these cases even after like 5 or 6 years. I'm looking at this saying, why is this still in an E if that's it? You know. Anyway. So now he's saying, yeah, хочется. That's like, he wants, like it's you can have хочет and хочется. Same sort of thing, but this is by itself. It wants to, it needs to, ей надо, it has to, like. Now this part I don't quite understand. Maybe some of you Russian speakers can explain this to me. Ved, after all, in her is, she's already rosé. I think this means like the wine, but I'll skip ahead. And this is, but to get nowhere to go, going nowhere. And then he says, but all going where to somewhere. So it's like saying all where to somewhere. Like, so I'm not sure even how to translate it exactly, but it's like we're nowhere to go, but everyone's going to somewhere. Да ладно is like, that's it, I think. No, sorry, that's come on. I think some of these expressions I'm not that familiar with, but да ладно is come on. Не беда is no worries, I think. Let me just check that. Yeah, I just had to make sure. Beda is, I don't hear this word that often, but it's like trouble or problem. So no trouble. So come on, no trouble. After all, you're still young. Ты еще так молода. And then back to the chorus again. Then it's Timur's turn again. Я прошу лишь не ломайся, как российский автопром. И пусть луна нам светит ярко, обгоняя мраку. Okay, and then the last thing I wanted to explain, because it's turning out to be quite a long video. It kind of changes key and tempo at this part of the song, and he says visunuv, and this is like this continuous past tense. Like, is it past? I'm not sure. Visunuv means sort of sticking our hand. Ruku is hand or arm. Visunuv, that's like sticking our arm out the window. Is okna, that's like родительный again. Genitive, that's what I was trying to think of. Genitive case, from the window. So this is a strange way, like when they want to be more poetic, they'll use this sunuv. So like you'll often, and the other one is aya ending, like you'll hear people say chestna говоря, they'll, you know, like honestly speaking, like. But anyway, this is visunuv, so sticking our hand out the window. Me is we will veter lovit, mi budem veter lovit. Veter is wind, lovit is catch. So it's like sticking our hand out the window. We will, or we are going to catch the wind. Or we are the wind we are going to catch. So he's changed the word order around it to make it sound better. И нас тобой уже никто не силих остановить. This is kind of strange. I had to look this up too. And we already, like, this is how the Russians say it, "Nas tovoi," we, like we with you, sort of thing. No, this is basically means nikto. This is like saying it's, well, they're unable to stop us, or it's not possible to stop us in all their strength. So he says, "Ni krasny svetofor." That's like neither a red light, ni Inspector GIBDD. So what's Inspector GIBDD? He says that actually, ni Inspector GIBDD. It sounds almost like there should be an L in there. So GIBDD is, I had to look this up again, because I haven't spent that much time in Russia. And it's GIBDD is Государственной инспекции безопасности дорожного движения. So government inspection, safety inspection of the road movement. So basically he means police traffic inspector. So he's basically saying neither red light nor police and traffic inspector. So, "Ни красный светофор и ни инспектор GIBDD." That's how he sings it. Пристегнись, that's like buckle in. Закрой глаза, that's close your eyes. Крепко прижмись ко мне. That means like hold me tight or snuggle up to me tight. So that is basically the song there. I hope I've explained some of it. I'm not Russian, as you can see, so some of my translation might be a little bit off, but the general gist of the song is there. So at first I was a little bit confused because the song has this past element, like it says they go back to the year 11 or 200 or whatever, I can't remember, but they go back in time in the song, and then that's really cool. And the more you look at this track, the clip, the more you see. But that part of the song, going back in time and everything, it's not really about what the words are about. The words are about the shitbox car, if you like, and kind of the girls and the relationship. And then I like the last bit of the song as well, where they go back into the 90s, which is kind of like a nasty time in Russia's history, and you see these guys, and it looks like they're about to get bashed up or something by these big thugs, and then they play the music and they all start dancing, and I really like the guy with the sunglasses. He's dancing like that. So go and have a look at the song and the video clip and see what you can understand about it now. So that's all I really have time for tonight. Thanks for watching. I might just watch the song again one last time. I've already liked it and watched it. See 202 million views. So if this if this video of mine gets 1,000 views or something, I might translate or explain rather one of their other videos. Where is it? This one, GAYAZOV Brothers Увезите меня на Deep House. So that's it from me. Thank you for watching. Bye.